Hey everyone, welcome back. In this video, we will dive into the world of blocks. I'll show you how to create and insert blocks in AutoCAD, saving you time and effort. Let's get started and make your design process more efficient. Let's begin. Alright, here I have these 4 objects which I've created to demonstrate this lesson. Now here I have this double leaf door, or you can call it a bifold door, aluminum bifold door, and then this is a single leaf door, another single leaf door but with a different dimension, and then we have this window. So I'm going to convert all of this to a block. Here if you check, they are all in their different individual elements. To convert that, what I'm going to do is to go to the block panel. Alright, once you click this, you're going to see here there is no block. Alright, but then if I move the cursor to this icon here, you're going to see create a block definition from select object. So with this, we are going to be creating this block, and then this is block editor, and then we have another here called single. Now let's focus on create block because we are creating this. And of course, realize this is not the only place you can find this. In case sometimes these things can be undocked and you start looking for them, you might have issues trying to locate it, but I'm going to return it back. And the next place you can find it is under insert on your menu bar here. Right here you find it, and then here you can see create block as well. Alright, so I'm just going to click on create block. So once you click there, you have this window. Under this block definition window, you have name. So we are going to name it because we are creating this. So I'm just going to name that bifold door. Then the next thing is base point. This first box here says specify on screen. We are not going to check that because if you check that, some of these other elements are going to freeze off. So I don't want to go that route. I'm just going to uncheck this to have this pick point. Click on pick points, it disappears and allows you to pick a point here. What the point you're picking means is that it's going to become the insertion point of this block. Each time you pick it to insert it, it's going to snap to the cursor at that point. So I'm just going to click and the window reappears. Here I realize that the x-axis, y and z-axis value are now imputed there automatically. So the next thing here is for the block unit settings. Now here I'm using millimeters. Of course, that's the unit in which the object was created. So if you have something else in mind, you can go for it, but I'm going to leave it at millimeters. Then you can also connect it to a hyperlink, which is right here. Once you click on it, you have the choice to connect it to a web page. That's a lesson for another day. Open in block editor. I wouldn't want it to open in block editor. I just want to uncheck this, except you have something else to do with the block editor. Now it's going to be blank. Then coming to objects here, specify on screen. You're going to leave it the way it is because if you check it, you're not going to have the chance to select objects, meaning that you're going a different route as well, depending on how and what you know to do with AutoCAD when it comes to blocks. So I'm just going to uncheck this so that I can select this to select the object. Now in this case, I'm just going to select the object, which is this. Once you select it and hit enter on your keyboard, this table comes up again. Now here we have retain, we have convert to block, then we have delete. I'm going to explain this other two in a minute, but for now let me just check the convert to block. All right, and looking at this, you see 54 objects selected. That means all the objects that is selected right now are 54. Then you can leave a brief description down here. Let me just say aluminum bifold door. You can add some more description as well. And then coming over to the behavior of this, you can leave this annotation the way it is, and then come in here, scale uniformity, you can check that. Allow exploding, you can check that. And the next thing is to click on OK. Once you click on OK, you notice that this is now a block, all right? So how to insert that? For best practice, here I can go to construction line and pick vertical. For this door right here, I'm just going to place this like this and place it like this. Just go to insert. Right here, you're going to see the bifold door. If you click on it and pull your hand away, it's going to follow your cursor. You place it here from that insertion point. You go again and then move it the second time and place it here. And then I can select this and delete it. So that's it. Then the next is if we go back to create, so let's name the second one single leaf door, and then come here to pick a point. Pick the point from here, and here I leave it in millimeters, and then I select the object, hit enter. Here, instead of convert to block, I'm going to select retain. Having selected retain, right here you're going to see that is now 829 objects selected. I'm just going to add a brief description to it. Aluminium as well, single, and then I click on OK. Then I move to construction line, click on vertical, and then this is supposed to be placed right here. Pick another construction line and I go horizontal. To get the horizontal plane, then I go to insert, pick the door, and then I place it right here. So right here now, the option retain, what it means is that from this block here, if you select it, you're going to see, instead of converting it to a block, it retained the original elements, but for this you would notice that this automatically turned into block totally. But however, when you pick it from insertion point to insert it, you notice you have just picked a block. All right, so that's what the retain stands for. Then to demonstrate for the last option, I'm just going to go back to create, and then right here I can call this toilet door. Now, having named that, we can pick a point, and I come here to pick at this base point. Then the block unit remains millimeter. Then I come here to select the object. After selecting the object, hit enter. Then I go back here and make sure it is on delete. I have 20 objects selected. I can leave a description, and then I come here to click on leaving all of these other options the way it is. I click on OK. The block definition has changed. Do you want to redefine it? Say yes. Now you could see that the source has been deleted. However, if you want to insert the block, you go to insert, you're going to see the block there, so you can pick it and insert it wherever you want to insert it. So you can go ahead to delete some of these ones. Now with this, we've come to the end of this tutorial, and if you need to know how to insert blocks from your library, watch the next video. And if you have not subscribed to this channel, do well to subscribe for more tutorials like this. Hit that like button and turn the notification bell on so that you get notified each time we upload new videos. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.